There it is.
That's another 20 right there.
Next one.
Yeah, I like the way
And
they're
this is
playing.
also giving them the ancient tech points there too. So that's huge. These guys are getting Univolt, so it's Team Moxie is actually doing Univolt right now. Univolt is kind of some of the last ones that are on this. You've got level 31 on here. That's worth 40 points if they can capture it. And they killed the Mamorist.
Just on the side, little Mamorist death. A couple of different ways to do the Mamorist. Oh, insult to injury there.
That's rough. You don't want to be on a team fighting that guy for 30 minutes. I feel like.
Yeah, I feel like that might be tough. I want to see if Grand Pooh Bear pulls it back though. I feel like they will.
Yeah,
they're a really dedicated team. They had the right idea. They just too close to the sun.
That's the start to a villain arc, guys. That's for sure the start.
It's true. Yeah, they come back to be number one.
It's probably worthwhile.
And then all of them go and make $2 stacks. That's the way that works, right? You have to flex it afterwards when you win the competition.
Team Tangent is up to 6 luckies. Crazy.
That's wild. Yeah, that's a lot, dude.
Slow. Shoot.
I got this donkey drag.
Yeah, it looks like they've got that Uniball. Let's see if they'll catch it. You just running away? What's happening here?
Yeah, I'm not sure. Going
Wait
for
a minute.
stroll.
Was the strat? Was their strat to use the Univolt to kill the Mamorist? Because they can't capture it yet? I mean, they got a Gigasphere. They should be doing
Well,
it.
they have
What are
great
doing?
odds for capturing this.
What are they doing, though?
Gigantic. Did not go in. Hold on.
Oh, for the back attack. That's smart.
Okay. That's pretty
They've got
resourceful.
4 left. They've got 4 left on this thing. 3 left.
Grab some effigies while you're doing that.
Come on, Univolt.
Oh, come on, man.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
No.
Oh.
They got it.
No.
Do you try and punch it once? Do you try and risk it?
This is so smart to do it this way, though, because it didn't fully reset. It didn't get all its HP back.
We got him.
Oh,
They got it.
well
Look at
done.
that. 40 points. That's smart. Good play, man. Really, I didn't even know what they were doing. That's really smart. Really good move. And they used it to kill the Mamorist during the fight as well.
Ooh, Team Garrick again with
Philbat
another
got
one.
there. That's good.
I think
That's really
20.
nice.
I'll double check.
Philbat is actually worth 30.
We have to do
Ooh,
them
nice.
as a group. And
Yeah, it was a good cap.
do that now.
What is happening?
We only have to do.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Everything's normal. It's fine. That's how you ride mouse.
We have to do
It's perfect.
Good POV. I like it.
That's why we only have to do
A lot to learn from them.
like one of each.
Yeah, just don't look at it, dude.
yeah.
If you don't look at it, it's not real. It's fine. It's totally normal. Oh.
Catches this field boss?
So what you can do when you're mounted like this is, you see that ranged attack? That is unlimited use. It just costs stamina from the pal, basically. So with that, you're not using resources anymore. You can just grind XP. Grind them like crazy.
Need this fucking thing.
So that's why mounts are such a big deal, especially early game like this.
Trying to get some power balls.
Dire Hell is so strong and so fast. Basically mandatory.
Yep. I completely agree.
No more deaths, boys. We need these.
Yeah, I'm waiting to see who's getting the first level 30 Chickapee.
Ooh, Uberfall. We all know what that
I don't know
means.
what that is. I don't know what it is. I'm not sure.
Complete opposite of what I said.
Yeah.
I don't know either.
Oh. Oof. Is that the only person in that fight? I think Garrick is the only one in there, man.
Give
That's
me
an
one
F.
quick second, y'all.
Oh my gosh. Lavender's
I
here.
love seeing this just like split over to just see instant annihilation on a player. They're like, oh,
Yeah, it's great timing.
just devastated. Oh, Uberfall means raid is what people are saying.
That makes sense.
So the town's getting raided. Yeah. Those can be really good opportunities too. You can capture a lot of pals really quickly if you get a good raid like that. You just capture every single one of them.
I mean, Shot, even if we don't
That's how I got my Dire Howl.
second place, the fact that we've been in first and second place.
No idea how the other team is doing. We're feeling very confident right now.
Azurobe. So that's another dragon type there. It's dragon and water. So that can be used for either of those achievements for taking
Okay.
victors. Because we do have multi-types in pals, right? So like multi-types could count for both of those, and they have to just be one unique pal per person. So this could count for either one of those. You start getting those multi-types, they really, really matter for that. 100% catch rate? Ooh.
Yeah, I guess I'll go for that. 100%
Yeah,
seems pretty good.
Seems like a good catch rate, you know.
Have you been like making a checklist card? Because I actually have Zirko.
I'm waiting to see if anybody can get a dire howl with that all 3 of the movement abilities, man.
Yeah, getting that could just randomly propel you into the lead.
Yeah, because that's 150 points.
It was linked earlier in the chat.
Oh, I found some level 10 humans. I'm gonna try to get them. Who has the most?
A bunch of level 10 humans.
Okay, I switched to berries. If I put berries first in the power thing.
Es ist doch einfacher, wenn er es mitnimmt, oder? Und wenn ihr eh Bosse macht, macht doch lieber. du gibst ihm
Capturing
das-
5 level 10 humans is 50 points. That's pretty chunky.
That is. And capturing those is much harder. They have a much lower capture rate than normal pals when you're trying to get them. So they will have to put in considerable effort depending
Yeah.
on what level that human pal is. And, you know, it's not weird either. For everybody who's like, oh, why would you catch a human? No, dude. You're just making pals. Just making pals. It's fine. And then later, as we discussed before, you can invite them over to dinner, right? They just happen to be the dinner, right?
It's just
That's
an
fine.
invite where you don't get to say no or anything at all.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Just bring them over for dinner. It's fine.
I'm glad you have a very well-adjusted head on your shoulders.
I think it's pretty well adjusted.
Was herrscht hier eigentlich mittlerweile für eine Anarchie? In den Kisten. Die
Oh,
Früchte
gonna
brauchen wir
capture it
gar
there?
nicht. Die müsst ihr doch gar nicht mitbringen, oder?
Doch, safe,
Nice.
safe.
Ja, aber dann tu die...
You did the thing
capture
where
it.
you don't look at the explosion. Did you see that?
I saw that. It was like, I don't
Very
need to look
cool.
at it. I know I got it. We're already moving. Fully optimized.
I'm on my next task. What's up? Who's this?
Dude, Catrice is actually tough. It's funny because it's only level 23, but its moveset has a lot of moves that just pummel.
Yep. One hit.
Yeah, that one right there. Like, that thing hits really hard. See, look, 348 hit on that. Ooh. See, I think this is the safer option, is getting 2 people in there.
Yeah.
You
For
just have
this
to
boss
coordinate it to
especially.
not. Yeah, you need to coordinate it to not accidentally kill him. Because one mess up with Catrice, and that fireball ability just annihilates a player. It's gone.
Put that bitch on fire with my torch.
These players are smart.
Yeah.
Don't waste your balls up their own. Done, Catrice.
Nice. Good capture.
Cat piss.
Y'all have bridge to the 29th.
What?
Don't worry about it. Didn't happen. It's fine.
You know, good question for, I think, probably people watching as well, Thor and Simple Flips, if you have an answer to this too. Any favorite pals that you're taking into those dungeons more often than not, no matter what? I know types do a lot of impactful
Yeah.
damage if you get it right. So are you adjusting more? Are there a few pals you always just try to keep with you?
Yeah, I try to keep Foxsparks with me pretty much at all times because that flamethrower is very, very strong, especially if you start merging them. So that's a big one. Keeping a fire pal with you is huge. Keeping a water pal and an earth pal with you are kind of the ones that I always keep with me. And then from there, it's also which passives do they have? Because some of the passives on them will do things like increase your player's damage by 10%. Or increase your player's defense by 10%. And that adds up because they stack. So the more of those you have, the stronger you're going to get. And then on top of it, I'll try to keep a flying pal so I can get to certain areas and a ground mount pal at the same time. So because you only get 5, you know.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh God, I'm
I like to keep a daydream on me because it has a
Yeah.
additional attack for any fight you're in, basically, while you have a different pal out.
That daydream collar?
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah.
I'm a fan.
Yeah.
Do you know that stacks? You can actually get 5 of them with it in your party. And you just turn into a
No.
machine gun. Yeah.
Okay, well now I'm gonna try that.
It's really ridiculous. You can do that with a couple other ones too. They just turn into like just a wall of damage.
Let us
That's
know,
very cool.
chat,
Yeah, I'm
as
definitely
well,
doing that.
what you guys think. Anybody in chat on either of what pals you're running with when you go out? I like the balance, Thor. I like the Daydream machine gun idea, though. Simple as well. So I want to see
Me
you pull that
too.
off. Yeah.
Ridiculous, dude. It's so strong.
I got it. It's 100%. Should we rescue this?
I also
Yeah,
like
we're
Lift
playing
Monk
wrong.
because you can get Lift Monk and he gets a little machine gun and sits on your head. He'll ride you around.
Who doesn't like that?
You become the mount, dude. Yeah. I want a small squirrel with a machine gun on my head. All right.
Right.
That's
These are things we've been trying to figure out since the dawn of time. How do we make
Yeah,
this
that's-
work?
these
We're
are my
getting
goals.
close.
Right.
Oh, look at this.
Let's
Yeah,
fight
see, this
doing
is one of the
something.
flying pals, Nightwing here. And like Nightwing is pretty much your go-to starting flying pal.
Mm.
You can get better ones after this because they just have better stamina, more movement, things like that. But Nightwing is just very good for up and down movement. It's fantastic.
Oh no
Oh,
way!
no.
They hit him.
Oh no! You
Get the
fool.
picture quick!
And you fool! Reincarnate guy is level 50, dude. He's gonna rip him apart.
Snap the photo quick. He wants to kill us.
Oh, dude, I don't even know if that actually. I don't know if he resets.
Everybody just come here, take a picture. If you die, you die.
We need the picture. No, my God, dude. Oh, this is rough.
Where's Sai?
I'm coming. I'm right above you guys. I was running. I'm good.
So I was like,
Oh, so it's only
wasn't
Sai?
me.
Okay, Sai,
Could have been anyone.
take a picture.
Oh, looks like he reset. Okay, that's good.
Oh, okay.
All of us in the- okay, just
Good. We got breakdancing.
Okay.
quickly.
Oh no, he didn't reset at all, dude.
He kept a
Hey,
vendetta.
they got it.
I got it.
Shoot
They
him.
got it. They got it.
Okay, I got it. Go, go, go. Leave.
Jesus,
Very
dude.
patient guy though.
Yeah, he's pretty patient, you know.
Let's go, Team Rocket.
Reincarnated guy is a little bit patient. That was. I thought they were screwed, dude. Level 50. Oh my God.
You guys should see this photo. One sec.
Okay. Wait, hold on. My Nightwing is not that strong, okay? He got a big back on him.
That was rough, dude.
Jubby's laugh is very wholesome.
Yes.
Yeah, I
Contagious.
That was worth 50 points, by the way. Getting that.
Worth.
They only got like what 30 minutes left? Is it 30 minutes? Just about. It started at 2, yeah.
I think maybe an hour.
Der Einzige, der dich ersetzen kann, wird Dalu sein,
Oh,
weil...
there's another lucky. Look at that, but it's level 33.
Ja,
Oh,
aber...
they only got 2 megaspheres, but they got 100.
Yeah, I don't know that they're gonna get this.
Yeah, it might be worth it.
It would definitely be worth it. The lucky pal counter is for a different cash pool entirely. You can lose and still win the lucky pound counter if you're lucky, as far as the whole competition goes.
Yep.
Nee,
Oh.
mit der Tortenproduktion.
Fanglope, dude, they gotta get that way lower.
Wo ist denn das
Wasted
zweite
Gigasphere on that.
Profil?
Rough.
Warum ist nur eins drin?
Oh my God.
That's pretty early.
Ja, aber das tut nichts.
Yeah, it's really,
Gut,
really
das
early
macht die
using that.
Metallbarren. Ja, aber wir brauchen
Yeah, I
noch
think
eine-
he knows.
eine
I think he knows
andere
he's like one shot.
Oh,
Oh my goodness.
Look at his health, dude. He was 1 digit
Luck out.
HP. dude.
Oh my
Clutch
God.
gamer.
He got. Oh my God, that was really close.
Spoon fed.
I think I saw that hit 8. It was either 8 or 12 HP at a
That was
1200.
sick.
That was really close to death. What a play, man.
And did that at like 30-40% health for the boss as well. I mean, that's pretty
Yeah.
impressive.
Hypersphere, man. Or was it Giga on that one? Oh, it's Gigasphere for that one, yeah.
Ja,
Good job, man.
Yeah.
Diacard, what up?
Versuch's auch, aber ich kann nichts.
Dally Card had a little bit of luck with
wie
them.
sehr-
Some
Dude, that was-
teams, not necessarily the same way. We're closing in on 30 more minutes left in our Power World Showdown Day 1 featuring Pirate Software. And you can see on your left our leaders. Renisaurus with 840 in the very lead right now. But a lot of different strategies. Dally Card right behind them, 820. Jubby as well with 730. And Garrick as well. Moxie rounds out our top 5 with 710. And Team Tangents, who was leading early, has dropped to 6 with 700 points. But absolutely great showings from a bunch of these different teams. And
Get in the back by it.
what I think has been a success from this so far, Thor and Simple, is just
yeah.
the diversity of choice in how we've seen these teams play, from taking pictures to doing certain things with, you know, trying to capture a bunch of bosses. Also, you know, looking at, hey, the 550 points from petting pals. I mean, that's impressive as well. Team Jubby, I know they're not in top 6, but to me, that's extremely impressive for me. And I love just the way that they've been taking. Excuse me, they're top 3. So I love the way that these teams have taken this format and really made it their own here. It's made it so fun to watch.
Oh yeah, no, it's actually pretty awesome too, because if you look at some of these, it's not just the amount of points that they have. Like look at Team Jubby. They only have 7 achievements completed with the amount of points that they have in 3rd place. So like they got 30 minutes, they can go ham on a bunch of other stuff, which means that they're doing the really high budget ones, right, to try and do that. And they can go and clean sweep a bunch of things later, Well, there's not much later left, so they better get on.
Yeah, but if they haven't done any of the early bosses, they're now much more over leveled. They might be able to throw like a Gigasphere where previously they only had worse ones. So they might be able to sweep up points quickly here.
And if they split their team up, they could hit a lot of those all at the same time. They could just rocket to team, 1st place real fast.
Yeah, I mean, if you are Team Jubby, what do you go for here, Simple, in your eyes? Do you try to hit some of these towers? Do you try to go separate and find, world bosses and get captures on some of the harder pals? What do you think you would do in these next 30 minutes?
They don't have that many achievements total, so I don't believe they've captured that many bosses. I think you want to get as many day 1 bosses as you can so that they're not worth half points tomorrow. And they have a decent amount of time to sweep up most of them.
I'm with you.
Yeah, I agree with that. Prioritizing those makes the most sense to me. I see a lot of people hitting the globals because they see that high number, but that strategy may not work out if they don't have the day 1 bosses finished for that. The big one that I'm seeing a lot of people do right now and what we're watching here is getting a team photo in the first wildlife sanctuary. So you need that on day 1. That is worth 100 points. So not getting that now would be a big mistake.
Thank you for the follow. Appreciate
That's actually probably the best. I mean, when you think about it, you look at tomorrow, you're going to have way more pals. You're going to have all of the types probably available to you in some form or fashion. It'll be easier to capture them as well. So this global award of 550 for petting all the pals, it's something a lot of teams are probably going to be able to knock out tomorrow. You're absolutely right. It seems like the priority should be getting those huge day 1 bonuses, cooking the Mammoth steak, taking the pictures that are not going to be the same value tomorrow. That is kind of a scary thought with only 30 minutes left, but it can be done. Everyone with flying mounts and
yeah, because to get this one, you actually need flying pals. Right? Like there's not really a good other effective way to do it in the amount of time that they have. So they've got all the flying pals here. This is the right way to go. You got to get everybody together because the flying pals don't use any stamina when they're going over water like that. As long as you're not going up and down, they stay at like max stam. So you can just get out to anywhere you want on the map, but it does take time. So there's a time investment for that, where they will lose that opportunity doing something else.
Yeah. We saw one player come out here on a different team and put down a base and get everyone teleported over.
That
was a good plan.
I feel like the
Yeah, if you only have one
had
person
one
with
player
flying
commit.
bell, yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
And if you have your team set that up like for tomorrow, you should have enough time for that. Like that's a good amount of that. And also, for all of you guys who are wondering in the audience, anybody who's wondering this, when the streams are over, we're going to have a reporting phase where they're going to go and report all the results back to our team, anything that we may have missed or anything like that, show off the evidence for that kind of stuff, clips and everything. And then they're going to shut down the servers for the night. So these guys are not going to be on there farming or doing anything outside of this. They have to have them offline, so there's no cheating, there's none of that stuff. There's nobody doing anything outside of the view of the rest of the community. A big part of this event is to make sure that you guys have full visuals on everything that is happening. There's full transparency for all of it.
Was that the Lucky they just captured?
I think that was.
Took a while, but they got it. I didn't think they'd be able to.
Oh, look at this Bronze Cherry kill. But F. Downed. Oh, hungry. Oh, sad.
We are closing in on just a few more minutes. We are less than an hour of time. Let's listen in to some of our Twitch streamers participating in our Pal World Showdown featuring Pirate Software for a few minutes and see how they're handling the crunch time as we approach the end of our first day.
Oh, hold on. I pulled in. Well, right, ready? Move away because this guy's huge. So. All right. Ready, 3. I'm going to put him in the back. Go ahead.
Right.
Okay, let's go.
Come here, you big fat Roomba.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go. Sorry, I didn't know we're counting down. It's okay. You're good. It's okay. You're good. Did we get it?
You get it?
Yep, I think so. All right, cool.
Yeah, that works.
Okay. All right. Nice,
so
guys.
The only one needs electric?
Yep.
All right, cool.
I think there's a lot of electric near the quiver in one, actually. but let's just keep doing what we were doing. Just keep going with them world bombs.
Darkness in the game is super dark? Yeah, and I'm not very familiar with a lot of things too. So I'm just kind of like, whoa. So dark.
Are you running into trees?
Yes. I'm on beach now, trying to run to...
Get over here, my friend. Be my huggy fire. Flamethrower! Oh, I canceled it. Fuck. Oops.
Alright, I'm getting some Paldium. We need a lot of Paldium. Good job pinking.
Are you just stuck there, bird? Fight this dragon! Oh my god, this nerd's just standing there.
And above all, I would rather you guys die than kill the bosses, okay?
Yeah, because they'll put them on a cooldown timer that we can't.
How long is the cooldown timer?
An hour. We don't. We literally, if you kill a boss, we literally don't have time to fix it.
Yeah.
So one of the bosses did die.
Which one?
The Bronze Cherry. Because I died and
dude.
my guy still attacked it the entire time.
Okay, well, that's just one we'll miss out on. Whatever.
We can get half the points tomorrow, right?
Yeah, we could.
Well, major upgrade for Team Tangent during our little hiatus. Almost 550 points added to the total to bring them up to #1 again. And if you wanted to know how that happened, yep, they were petting some pals. That's right. Got every type except electric. Shout out to Team Tangent. Back in first place. They started the day that way. But Thor, simple. Question is, will they end that way?
I don't know, man. I'm waiting to see because you've got anybody can have the advantage there. Any other team can do exactly the same thing. And based on the number of pals that everyone has captured, this is a really easy strategy for just boosting your amount of points, you know? And it's something, if we look at this too, on day one, that's not a day one achievement. That's a global achievement. So you could do that now. You could do that tomorrow. It may look like they've gained a huge advantage, but in reality, that's a level playing field for everyone. In fact, it's going to be even easier to do that tomorrow, and it's not going to reduce the amount of points.
Sir, can I ride you?
Oh, here we go. Zoe and Grisbolt, man.
Okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Can he pull it off? They're going to try for the huggy fire on this. That's smart. But if they lose the Foxsparks, they can't do it.
You're not registering my hits, please.
They did, Tice.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
So I'm dead if anybody can revive me. Oh, I'm down
Dude,
too.
did he name himself Nicholas Cage?
He died while inventory managing. I was giggling at the name of his pal.
Nicholas Cage, dude.
Okay.
They gotta get him up. They gotta get him up, dude. Looks like D-Tune's got him up.
Yes, I'm the only one
Should be
alive.
good.
Can you not hear me?
I'm coming to you, Dave. Yeah, I can hear you. I'm coming to you, Dave.
I got it, guys. Just
It's only D-Tune right now.
I appreciate you. How's it going? Yet again, thank you so
Ooh, scary.
Really scary.
I think they're good though.
I feel like just you straight up can't hear me. Is that feeling like that?
Come on,
big
D-Tune, you got this.
So I'm like saying shit and then nothing's happening. It's really frustrating.
So Grisbolt has one of these attacks where he leaps in the air and does like 3 slashes on the ground, and you can iframe dodge roll out of it, but it is really hard to, because he does 3 in a row, and if you don't have the amount of stamina required to do it, you just get wrecked. Because he leaps for each one of them, so he covers a lot of ground.
Do we go to catch this guy or no? Do we just kill him?
Catch him. It's a boss. No, we
Are you able to catch this guy?
No. There is a bug that allows for it, but that's not intended.
I see. Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't think so. I heard them
It became like
mentioning
a
it.
became a good joke on the internet for a little while, where people were catching them all.
Mitsuru is amazing, so I agree. Yes.
Yeah, like I want him.
They got to use the Fox Sparks. They didn't use the Fox Sparks, dude.
Oh no, they have so many of them in their.
Oh, they didn't use it. They didn't use the Huggy Fire, man.
No. No, now they're doing the. I pretend I swear I did.
No, dude.
Okay,
Look,
so
he's
now
burning. I swear.
Be able to go back to the penguin
Well, that's
guy.
That's a
As
bit
a
of a
team, you
heartbreaker.
must defeat a boss where all team members use a Fox Sparks with a weapon. Last hit with a Fox Sparks is a unique skill, and that was not the case. They did not get that 75 points.
Oh, that's gonna
Yeesh.
be costly. That's gonna be very costly there.
That was 75 points. Thankfully, it's a global. They can
Yeah.
do it again later.
Yeah,
but,
they can do that
oof.
tomorrow.
Especially when they're right there, and he's got it right there.
Yeah.
Should've done it.
Yeah, it'll be easier later to drive by anyway for them. They'll be much higher level.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Love Andrew! I swear to Christ, if you don't come over here and help me with these pal spheres.
Yeah, pick it up, toss us.
I need you to talk dirty to it.
Level 29 Beacon. I think that's an electric boss as well.
Yeah, beacons, I think
Oh
electric.
yeah, if we get that, then we can definitely jump ahead. Yeah, because that'll be a 2-for-1. Also, how close to level 30 is? What level?
I'm
check?
getting there.
Laddie can get it to 30 because he's almost 30.
Yep, I'm
Now,
gonna
one
hand
thing
the-
that I
the
think is
chick-
interesting to
Chicky
know
D
for
off to you,
those who
unless you've
are
already got one.
watching today is that although we're looking at overall scores for day 2 and overall for the competition, day 1 still has its own leaderboard. So Tangent and Squad might just be trying to place first today, which the strategy actually does work for. Teams like Rhinosaurus, though, who have completed 600 out of the, I think, potential maybe that 800. I don't know. It might be even more
They're
than
at
that.
840.
840
840 right now. Yeah,
daily. Oh, but day 1 achievements that are not day 2. They've got 600 day 1 achievements out of those
Oh,
points.
yeah.
That's
And
really good.
That's going to be really, really helpful for the long game in day 2. So although they may not win unless they pet those pals today, it definitely sets them up for a really good long-term strategy of winning day 2.
That's a good point. Yeah, I didn't think about the day 1 separation.
I love seeing how many people are trying to go after Catris too, and you can just see how much more intense this fight is than many others. What happened there? You see his pal just shoot off in the random direction.
Yeah.
I don't. Even he was just like confused with that. Yeah, using a mountain here. That's a good strat for this.
I think Team Jubby could potentially do a lot of those quick ones and snipe the top plates for day 1. I think
I
they are
agree.
in a good position to do it.
I super agree with that.
Hopefully they have the
let's see if we
awareness to
can
even
catch.
go for it.
Oh man, the fire might kill it. Oh, so the fire doesn't tick down when it's inside the sphere. Yeah, he's got it. Nice, nice.
Perfect. Well done.
Bunch of
That's
gigaballs.
gonna further their lead
You and
just a bit.
Crafter.
Oh, he's at the craft.
I'll just.
Yeah, I think they're playing it right to try and stay in lead for
There's a
sure.
bunch. I'm on the water right anyway.
Yeah, go get Paldium wherever you can find it.
Look at those Philbat shots,
Get
dude.
my weight up.
Oh, gotta use the pillars to dodge them. It's the only way. Those things are nasty.
This player here solo?
Yeah, I think fire stats. So somebody was asking in chat. I think fire also increases capture chance. It might count as a status effect. I know other ones like electricity do. I've never tested it with fire specifically though. So that's actually something I might want to test. If anybody out there knows, let me know in chat. Because I know other
believe it
status
does.
effects do. You believe
We
it
saw
does?
Team Garrick using a torch before throwing their balls earlier.
That makes sense. Yeah, status effects. The other status effects I know do. So fire would likely do it.
Yeah. Surprising amount on
Fire's the same. Yes, fire does help. Yeah, okay. Everybody else says that it does as well. And that does seem likely to me because status effects are a big deal. And I don't know if they stack as well. That's something else we could probably try is to see if like fire and electricity at the same time stack. But it is a considerable amount of catch chance. Like it is not a small amount. Kind of like getting a back attack on them too.
I wouldn't be surprised if it stacked. Nearly everything in this game seems to.
Yeah. Which is great, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I like it.
I guess I could try to get this.
Let's see where these standings are. Yeah, Team Tangent's way out ahead, dude. 1,150 points. That is wild.
That's crazy.
Yeah, really, really wild.
I can hold so much.
He's got this, dude.
Don't you shoot me!
That Fox Sparks.
Stop shooting me!
Oh, 28 health. Oh my god, dude.
Panic!
Yeah, true panic.
Oh, actually, I do.
Whoa.
I think this is probably safe.
Probably.
Ooh,
Yeah, he's
3/4.
got,
Okay.
there we go. Nice. Very nice. Very nice. I see. This is one of the things I really like too. Is the streamers are actually saying out to the community, like, please clip that so we can send it in, because they have to send in proof anytime they do one of these to make sure that everybody knows that they were able to pull it off. You know.
That's cool.
And having your community support you through that's a really big thing. So if you're out there and you're watching one of your favorite streamers, definitely clip that stuff for them, man. Because that is integral to them getting those points, is making sure that there is proof for that. Because we're watching all the streams, but we're still going to miss stuff. So if you get proof of it, big deal. Really big deal. You want your streamer to win, help them out. Dude, Catchers. I wonder what the highest level boss that we've seen today is. Because, like, to be real with you, I don't know. Have we seen anyone beat Lunaris yet? I don't think we have. We saw Univolt.
I
I don't
wonder.
believe we've seen Lunaris.
Gosh, I thought I saw one, but maybe we didn't. I think there was one, and it was Team Garrick who actually killed Lunaris, and they also killed Univolt. But that's the only team guys that got Lunaris. So there was just one today.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think you're right. Team Moxie looks like they got Univolt as well, but they didn't get Lunaris.
Yeah,
But
that's
Moxie
big.
got Relaxosaurus as well, and Mosanda Lux. So like they're out there getting a
Oh, they're
lot of
moving
these
on
right
the 40s.
Yeah, and that means, well, they've got very little time left, but they may be able to, you know, sweep up a bunch of the lower level ones.
Yeah, anything that you're near, just go for it. 23 and I'm level 21. That might
Look
be really
at
hard.
that.
I'm going for a level 23 Cantress right now, and it's going to be really close if I can do it.
Ooh, don't want to go over. Don't want to go over.
You're gonna have to dodge everything like perfectly.
My boy Kamas, look at him, dude.
Big homies here.
He's so good, dude.
I have no fear.
That's a boss Kamas too, because they get huge. The bosses do. He's so large. Ooh. Any of these fireball combos could be instant death too at this level.
If it's not hard to teleport back to, I say just try it.
Yeah, that's a good point. Half
Oh, here we
health,
go.
too.
It's in catch range.
Now, in this situation, if you have a Daydream Caller, is it risky to keep the Daydream out while you're trying to catch it?
So that pal
Yes.
actually is not out. It is constantly out. You can't recall it, so it's
Right.
100% a risk. Yeah.
Right, yeah.
There's a wheel that you can pull up to make them no longer attack, but I haven't seen a player use it like all
know.
day.
Yeah, that's true. So it's definitely a risk if you get really close. Thankfully, they caught it though. You know, it's extra
that was
points.
a nice
Here's the
catch.
Mosanda Lux. A little bit of Admiral Barrow core right here. You know, just a little bit.
Test it. Nope. Okay. Not even.
Admiral Barrow Lightning Edition. Very good. By the way, we got that Dahlia card clip earlier. It was a 9 HP clutch. So it was 1 digit.
That's
They got the
crazy.
video of
Wow.
it. Yeah, that's wild, dude.
Great pals for this fight.
You're good, dude.
Mosanda Lux 2 for Tangent. That's going to bring in 40 more points. I mean, it's going to be hard to catch them, but oh my goodness, Team Garrick doing their best. 30 points behind Team Tangent as it stands. And Team Dalycar close behind, only 100 points from first place after day one, with about 40 or so minutes to go.
Chance.
Call back your dude.
He's there, dude.
Got it. We got it.
Call back your dude, he said.
Massandra's also another achievement because it's got
Nice.
the rocket launcher. There's a
Very nice. Yeah, they're cleaning up, man.
Yeah.
So Team D-Tune has moved on to Pen King now. So it looks like everybody's trying to get those boss pals as quickly as possible. Oh, they killed it instead of capturing it.
I think they all seem to have Fox Sparks here. Do you think maybe they were going for that?
They're supposed to capture that one, man. That's not points.
Oh no.
Oop. It says capture field bosses, man. You gotta capture. You gotta capture.
That one's pretty early on. I wonder if it's possible that they captured it earlier. I gotta check the list really quick.
I don't know. He was yelling, "That one's dead. It's points."
No,
so I don't
okay.
know, man.
That's fair.
Oof.
Mountain Stream Grotto oder
Gotta
waren wir
capture,
jetzt Ravine
capture,
Grotto?
man.
Ravine Grotto haben wir gerade gemacht, oder nicht?
Mountain Stream haben wir gerade gemacht. Höhle des tiefen Klamm. Ich glaube, das ist es, oder? Der ist richtig. Ich hab's ihn. Bei mir ist das.
Alright.
Kannst du zu mir
Seeing
kommen
people
und
start to
hier
take up the tree now too.
vorne
They get enough levels to just go spam. And look, here's all the egg farms. Those are running. A lot of those are going to resolve tomorrow.
Very good.
Good XP games from those. And also, those can give you random pals from that type, right? So like, if you get some that are kind of rare in there, you may get ones that otherwise you wouldn't be able to capture, and that's more in the pal decks. So it's definitely a really good strategy to just get a ton of egg incubators out. As many as you can.
Yeah, this base has movement.
Ja, wie denn? Oh, die Mats hab ich.
That cake recipe list
Ja,
is
wir haben einen
large.
Porter, warte.
Yeah.
Alle herkommen direkt. Warte, ist gleich fertig. Habe ich irgendwas, was bauen kann?
They nearly have it though. It looked like they were only missing milk.
Yeah, definitely. Cake recipe's tough. Dude, I'm watching people fight that Felbat and Catchers. It's rough, dude. That's really, really rough. Seeing people just get wrecked every single time they walk in there because that triple fireball, man.
Yeah.
It's one of the nastiest abilities around.
Is that the one that chases you?
No, it's the one where they just basically just do a machine gun for a couple of seconds of just
I
straight
see.
fireballs. And you just, it does so much damage. Look at the upgrades. They're starting to get there. So some people have actually unlocked the musket now. So if they get enough materials together, they can start putting that together. And that's a huge amount of damage.
I don't think so.
no.
Is that the monkey?
No. That was the green Pikachu.
Honestly, I feel like we just say fuck trying to get shinies right now and just send this shit.
It'll be easy to do.
Yeah, but we don't got that much time left.
Let's see here.
Nice.
I'll check the leaderboards now. Because we've had, you're seeing a lot of people kind of collapse this
I
down
feel
right
like
at the last minute, you know?
I need to go
as many
like,
of these as they
kill
can
an easy
possibly
boss
get.
and make the sphere
They got
launcher
10
and
minutes
the-
left.
Catch 5 pals with the same time.
Team Tangent has
Sphere
11,000.
that real quick.
No, sorry, 1,190 points. That was a little bit too many.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're
Derek's
doing well.
right behind
What's
him,
more worth,
30
though, the
points below.
dungeon or
And Dalycard in
just
third place.
going
They're
to
really
do the
close to
bosses
each other,
we're
man.
missing With the time we have left. I feel like the bosses are missing.
Yeah, I'm curious who's gonna kind of irk it out in the end.
Yeah. I'm really interested too. You know, Team Zentraya, like I said, you know, I'm rooting for them. Rank 16, false sense of security.
They right around the corner. They'll be propelled into first soon.
Yeah, you'll see. You'll see. You'll all see. Day 2, 10,000 points. Done. Easy. It's true, though. It's actually kind of funny how much you can do on day 2 with that 20 times bonus experience. Everybody's going to be max level. It's going to be nuts. Look at this Mazarina. Good cow boss, dude. Oh,
They don't
looks like
make them
somebody
like
there's
this
got an
anymore.
Anubis. You see that? Did they breed that? That's an Anubis over on the right.
It seems unlikely that they would have breeded it on day 1.
They could have. I'm going to go check. I'm going to go see the achievement, see if they got it.
Yeah, that would have been an hour to hatch as well.
Might be less. Because it's only the super large eggs that are an hour.
Oh, okay, fair.
What photo? What photo? Electric. Well, I gotta get him first. Where are those yellows at?
Metal crate.
Oh, they're planning their photos. Okay, so
Yeah.
I think they're looking to claim even more points after catching this Univolt.
Yeah, that's smart.
I think Team Tangent might really just have first here for day 1.
Wait, where are we going? Let's just do the how many do you have? Because if you do
Yeah, it looks like Team Dalycard actually bred an Anubis.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Good
So
on
I got
them.
100 points from that. Smart. And it looks like also Average Jonas got that as well. So there's been a couple of people doing this. It looks like they might be the only teams doing it so far. Because that's not easy to do. You have to get both of those bosses this early to be able to pull that off. Looks like
Yeah, I
Team
really
Tangent's
didn't
going to
think
try and get the
anyone would do
Univolt
it.
here.
Not on day one, anyway.
Yeah. Really rad. Good to see.
The shiny hunt thing then count for both days as well. So if we get first place in the shinies, we get.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Get the fuck
Get that Univolt.
What is that one try?
Nice, dude. That is wild.
baby. First try 11.
Yeah, Univolt is another 40 points, too. So these guys are going for Bronze Cherry Aqua. It looks like it's Team Garrick. Bronze Cherry Aqua is worth 40 points as well. So this is another one. And are they using the Univolt to fight it? Good typing bonus. Look at that. Electric into water. Hell yeah.
There is a massive race at the top right here. Garrick and Tangent there, neck and neck. Right as one
They-
captures one, the other captures another. It's incredible.
They got to be really careful because they've got typing bonus here. They may accidentally kill this thing. Okay, good. They've all pulled in their pals. They got this.
Through.
Yeah,
Well
they
done.
got it. Nice. That's another 40 points
They
for
are
them.
moving.
Yeah.
Like,
And you
they're
see they've
getting
all got that.
points frequently.
Look at the dire health. You've just become one with the dog, dude.
Ich meinte gerade. Ich wollte schon mal die Tortenproduktion anwerfen, weil das
Inseparable bond. You know, little Full Metal Alchemist.
I need
hat.
to learn
It's
that
fun.
one. I really do.
Where is it at? Is it down here?
What are you looking for?
The
Yeah, for those
Fangler.
wondering, some teams got a little
in
bit
a
of extra
cave.
time because they ran into technical issues that we confirmed were technical issues with the game itself. We don't want there to be an unfair advantage just because the game crashed on some people or had some issues like that. So we have given extra times to certain teams. I don't want there to be anything like that that's like out of their control because that's not fair. That's not fair or fun for anybody. So we made sure to add the amount of time that they actually lost. We tracked it and then gave it to them. And that's an issue that they didn't cause. It's an issue with the game. The game's in early access. This stuff's going to happen, you know, especially in a live event. Oh, man, they're trying to get those Tokotokos. Is that a day one? I think that might be a day one for that. Let me look at that. Yeah, capturing 10 Tokotokos. So these are those right there. If they can do this, that's 50.
It looks like they have
Points.
3 already. This will be 4 and 5. If
Yep.
well, now you're not
They
catching
got
that
4
one,
out
but
of 10. Yeah, 4 out of 10. Tokotokos are kind of hard to find. So, like, this is a good area for it, this beach. Because you'll get them in packs. Like, I think it's 3 in a pack usually. What is that?
I don't know.
Oh, it's just a dead Toko.
Oh.
It's like, what is that
Unlucky.
thing, dude? It's like that a pal I've never seen before.
Yeah, a couple of those did not go very well.
Well, they're almost there.
Yeah, Hunter, so what you're going to do is you're going to show on the bar when he catches all 10 of them, it should show the 10 XP, and that's how they're going to be able to confirm it.
Oh, gotcha. Like the
Oh,
chain.
no.
Yeah, as long as he's not covering the XP bonus.
You talking about like when we get the 10
It's funny how Thor sounds like a pal dev. I play this game a lot, dude.
All right, we got 7.
Yeah, I played this game a lot. We played it as a community a whole lot.
Thor is an
I think I'm-
industry plant.
I'm well over 100 hours in the game. It's- I think at launch I was playing it like 14 hours a day, you know, on stream. Ron Aqua, so that's another, I think this is 40 points as well, man.
It is.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, and this is a platypus who's gotten. He would have captured 2 in a row, just like this, solo. Really, really important.
Ich würde sagen, das Geld brauchen wir auch noch für andere.
He's really pulling his weight. Like he's been doing great.
Yeah.
Wir können keine Dungeons farmen.
Nein, das ist ja das, was ich meine. Ich bekomme so viel Geld aus den Dungeons raus und ich bin
Ja,
nur
aber die
7
machen
dahin
wir ja ab
gelaufen.
jetzt nicht mehr. Die lohnen sich doch ab morgen
Zone
gar
Griswold,
nicht
here we
mehr.
go.
Außer zum Level pushen. Ja, aber
So
Oh, it
that
didn't
boss
say
is there.
first time, did it?
And one more.
They may have just been doing it for XP.
I guess so, yeah.
Those are actually, it's a really good strategy is those bosses give bonus experience, like a huge amount of it. So it's worth, definitely worth. Oh, come on. Oh, come on.
Yo!
Oh, did he just get the Tokos? Is that what we just heard?
I think
Ancient
so.
didn't
Sounded like it.
exclaim that.
Also, we were actually incorrect. It doesn't end at 6 p.m. like we were talking about earlier. They have 32 minutes left.
Yeah, I
So
think
the
that's
timer is actually correct, yeah.
Yeah.
I can try that. Yeah, because
So sorry about that. I thought it ended at 6 p.m. That is my bad entirely. The timer is correct.
And that would be
I
because
forget
we have an intro for our show, so we got to go through all our good stuff at the top.
The village?
What about him?
But yeah, their playtime.
Just for good humans.
They got
I
4.
like how
clean
everyone's
hours.
making fun of me for that. I started it too, all right?
Oh, they do. Yo, another world boss, another world boss.
One
I will take
ball
that out.
again. Platypus is hacking.
Yeah, massive.
Oh man, the Relaxosaurus Lux. Look at this thing. That is horrifying.
On it. AFK in the grind time. Man.
Look at him run, dude. I love the animation of this guy.
This guy, the giant goofball. I like this one.
Yeah, dude. Gluttonous Thunder Dragon. So good. Oh, it's terrifying too. It's level 31.
Yeah, he's very fast.
Using water into an electric type. Oh, Bronze Cherry Aqua. I mean, I guess it's going to do a lot of damage. Yeah, no, it's going to do a bunch of damage just because it's a beefy pal, you know?
It's Bronze Cherry going sicko mode.
Look at that.
Wow.
Yeah,
nice,
that's
good
fast.
hits. It's that earth type into the electric. So even though it's a water typed pal, the damage of that, if like that earth or plant type is very strong against the electric.
Yeah, too buffed.
Yeah, too buffed.
Glass cannon, really.
But now it's one of those dangers like, don't kill it.
Don't kill it.
Don't kill it accidentally, man.
Is there anything you can do outside of waiting 10 minutes for a downtime or a pal?
Fourth electric type, right? Yeah.
Or is 10 minutes the only way of revival?
What is he catching?
For down pal, usually it's just the 10 minutes. I don't think it's another way to do it.
Wow.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Yeah, if you lose a pal, you're putting it in the pal box, dude. You got to have replacements.
Yeah, Univolt, Jolt Hog. What else? This one and what else?
Does anyone need spheres?
Oh, Juju's AFK.
I got it, boys.
Let's go.
That's impressive. I would have taken
Yeah.
a couple more shots, I think, just in terms of getting it closer, but trusted the 5%.
Oh,
It just
definitely.
became
Yeah.
level 30 as well. Off of that.
Yeah, getting those captures like that, dude, that's a ton of bonus XP, especially if it's like a first time capture bonus on each of those, which it will be for the bosses.
That many. I'm just gonna, every time I get the balls, I'm just gonna put them in there.
Oh, people are saying that sleeping in the bed is an instant revive.
Oh, is it an instant revive? Okay, that's really helpful.
Yeah, I didn't
It's funny
actually
too
know
because
that.
I never did.
Yeah,
I just like at nighttime I go out and get the lift monk effigies, so like I don't even sleep in the bed, dude. Yeah, so sleeping in a bed with a down pal instantly revives them. That's really, really huge.
Kara, what level are you?
28.
Two more.
Don't worry, we'll be. God, okay, I don't know. This Sphinx globe?
That electric type with a little bit of glow. It's totally blind.
Yeah,
Otherwise,
just
dude.
help me get out of here.
Any chance you can go?
I had that happen to me one time. I got stuck in a cave in the game, and I had my fire type pal was dead.
Oh no!
And I was just totally blind.
It'll do that. The dark is an extreme dark in this game.
Yeah. Also looks like same thing just happened to Team Jubby that happened to Team Silvervale, so they had a crash. They had a world corruption. They're going to get an extra 15 minutes to their time.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, no, it's a common thing. And don't worry, like we're doing that to make sure that we check to see how long it takes for them to get back in the game, and they get that amount of extra time. So Silvervale and Team Jubby are both going to be ending at the same time, 15 minutes after the normal time for everybody else. It's in the interest of making sure that it is kept fair, always. They get the same time as everybody else.
The lucky depressor.
Can you catch this, Garrick?
They're gonna catch it. That's another dragon type there too. Oh. There's a really scary moment each time a pal breaks out of a capture like that.
Oh.
And there it is. That's exactly what it was. They can cast an ability immediately when dropping out.
Oh,
my
lucky
goodness.
Oh my god, he caught it as the death. No way, dude.
Wow.
Du baust
Jeder hat
Very
selber
fortunate.
von irgendwann auf.
Okay, na, ich glaube nicht, dass er es gepatcht
Luck.
hat.
That's
Really
about
good
as
luck,
lucky
dude.
as it can get,
Yeah,
to be honest.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was worried about too, because like if you're standing real close like that, you have no reaction speed at that point. They drop out and instantly cast on you.
Wahrscheinlich.
Damn, that was rough, but at least I got it.
Ja, sonst müssen wir gleich nochmal.
Ja, das geht ja schnell, Holzfarmen. Ist ja wirklich flott gemacht.
Ich habe meine ganzen Pals auch noch nicht verkauft. Ne? Ich kann später noch schnell nach Wasser. Ich werde mir später noch, bevor wir aufgehen, also bevor es zu Ende ist, mache ich noch einen Clip von meiner Box, dass wir schon mal gucken können, wie
So you got a
viele da
battalion
I'll
here.
have to put it.
That's another one of those bosses. Anytime you see this kind of like in-room area like this, all of these are those bosses. There's a ton of them that have these kind of like instance area. It's a small area, so you don't build up anything, you don't do anything like that. Some of them are out in the open world, but these ones are generally harder.
Ooh,
How much is
massive
this one
hit
worth?
coming out.
Yep. 40 points on this one. Oh, come on. So close. See, the moment the pal drops out, it can instantly cast. See, that just went and shot past? It resets all their abilities. So they just immediately cast something on you. They caught it. There's that 40 points, man.
A major catch as well. Well, with about 30 minutes, a little bit less, 26 now on the clock for most of our teams to go ahead and figure out if they're going to get to the top of the leaderboard in day one, it's time for our State Farm Spotlight, where we shine a bright light on something special from today's action. Let's check it out. Now, I have a feeling, you know, Pirate, Thor, and Simple, I think we knew what was coming, but it's just amazing to see it again. The play from Dalyakard to capture this Fanglope at just, what, 9 health? 40%?
It was 9 health.
Single digit health, yeah. Crazy.
Yeah, I saw it pop down. I was like, that looked like it was single digit, because this is, look at this. Fighting it, throwing those Gigaspheres, not being able to get it, and that hit right there. Was that 9 or 8?
Yeah, it was like
That's wild, dude.
It was definitely a single digit number.
Unbelievable.
And in a game like this,
So
that
rough.
is unlikely. Like, that is not going to happen.
We have seen some incredible play so far in day one of our Power World Showdown featuring Pirate Software. But before we get back to the gameplay, let's shine one more quick spotlight on our friends at State Farm. Whether it's in-game or in real life, State Farm is on your level. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. As we get back into gameplay, fellas, it's getting close. We've got 25 minutes left, and Tangent in the lead now and extending their lead by a little bit more than 150 points. Team Dalyakard right behind them, though, trying to go toe-to-toe, catching those bosses. But can they do enough? Will Tangent run away with the most lucky pals and first place in day one? We'll find out, but it's going to be an exciting finish.
Yeah, 1270 to 1240 right now. Tangent in first, Dalyakard in second, and then Team Garrick pulling up in third with 1200. That's so close. That's anyone's game. All of this is anyone's game.
I'm taking a look at who have pet the pals so far. There are a lot of points up to grab still.
Yeah, there's a huge amount of points for that. It's a couple hundred points. You can pull that up. Yeah, you've got, let's see, 200, 300, 400, 700 points from petting the pals. So, like, that's completely game-changing. That's a global, so they can do it tomorrow, too.
I think a lot of people are going to rush doing it today. At least the top 3 people who are competing for the day one leaderboard.
I'm still waiting to see if anyone gets that Direwolf, man. That's a rough one.
Cleaver? I need a Chicky Pea is what I need.
Oh, okay.
They'll be trying to breed that, you know, getting the passives on it.
I've got Chicky Peas.
Oh, they're doing the Chickpea right now.
Chicky Pea in the thing.
Let's get out of this area. Just
let's go over here.
We all laugh. There's something funny about
He's awesome, dude.
It's got to make some tendies, dude. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
No, like when you go to emote to pet.
They don't want to do it in front of the other pals. Don't worry about it.
Okay, cool. Sounds good. All right, we're here.
It'll improve morale.
We're waiting for you.
Oh, man.
This is gonna be darker than the DC universe right now.
All right.
Okay, hold on, everyone. Gather up.
Yep. Okay. Hold on. Let's all get close.
sacrifice.
Oh man,
all right. Hold 4 right, and then butcher.
Shot down. Be on my stream. I got a good angle.
Yeah, I got you.
All right.
Go
ready?
ahead. Start it up, guys.
3,
2.
Wait.
One.
Wait.
Equip it.
Oh, man. This is how the tendies are made, dude.
2, 1, go.
Butcher.
Oh my.
Oh, no.
Oh, they got the crew.
Oh,
They got the whole crew doing it, dude. Yeah.
That's messed
Oh, look at all the
up.
tendies. See? There's the tendies. Don't worry about it. Dinner is served.
Oh, nobody saw that.
Oh, we saw everything.
Does the electric boss Pokemon that I want to go after, does that count for day one?
I'm doing it for this though, chat. We're doing it for this.
Yes, it does.
What about
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, Univolt.
Look at that.
Oh my.
What is he?
He's just slowly melting at the thought of what he's just done. I can't believe it.
Yeah, it changes you.
Butchering your pal like that, dude. Sticks with a man. Stays with you for life. We got a Petalia dungeon here. We go. Ooh. Oh. Oh, that was nasty. Half HP gone from that. Looks like they're a little underleveled for this. You see how little damage is going through? When you're seeing single-digit damage on each of those, you're way underleveled on these. And Petalia will sometimes turns towards, like, the player instead of their pals and just go all in on them. $14 damage on a crossbow. Oh.
You can see why they're doing it, though. It's the lowest level, 40-point day one boss that they can capture, so it'll be worth half points tomorrow. And obviously, it's the easiest one. Most bang for buck.
Yeah, with 21 minutes left.
Yeah.
That's a smart move, you know. Let's see. What are our standings at now?
I'm also
Team
curious.
Tangent. What in the world? Did they just pull red ahead? Looks like they did.
And they've also seen the most lucky pals, or at the very least, they're tied for first.
Yeah.
Looks like Team Tangent just pulled ahead to 1,660 points, man.
Yeah, I think doing the chickpeas definitely helped them out there. Chickpea.
Team Garrick is at 1320 at rank 2. So Tangent is pulled way ahead,
I
man.
just have to run around. Like, your characters don't really deal damage. So, I just have to live. The pals do all of the damage.
I'm really interested to see if they can carry that momentum into day 2, man. Because,
Yeah.
like, there's so much more to do on day 2 than there was on day 1. And they've got all these globals that are left over. It seems like a lot of people are going for those easy points on the globals.
Yeah.
I think, legitimately, focusing on just day 1 achievements is the right way to go with this.
I agree.
Because if you go for all the globals, you can get the full points for this tomorrow, but you can't get the full points for day 1 achievements, man. Like that Toko Toko, that was a smart move.
Yep.
That's 50 extra points, you know.
They got to get the land balls too. If they get the land balls, they've pretty much done everything except the Ravine Grotto and the Mountain Stream Grotto dungeon, which are bigger points. But if you're
More
not going
time
to do that,
investment.
more time investment.
The
Exactly.
Petalia.
Yeah, it's all about time investment at this point. Oh, look at the beacon.
Beacon?
I'm on beacon
Love
right
that
now.
thing, dude.
Okay.
Let's go.
Have we seen any other players fighting Beacon today? I don't think so.
I don't think I've seen that. Might have happened, but I didn't see it. This is
I'm
worth
gonna-
40 points, by the way.
I'm gonna see if it happened. I'm gonna assume it did, but I'll double check.
Nice.
Not
Oh,
far from here.
they had it, dude.
Like, east, north-ish.
Come on. Oh, those hits.
Let me know when you get out, and then I can follow you.
Got it. There's 40 points, man.
Good job.
Nice. That's Running Source with another 40.
Right hill. It's like towards.
I know, but like, if you need to buy anything west of
Garrick, Ryan Higa are the only other ones to get the beacon prior to this, so it's not been very
So they
many
got it.
players.
Yeah, no, Beacon's pretty tough. It's mostly tough because it's a flying type, so like it's up in the air, and then also electricity, which doesn't have a huge amount of like weaknesses for that. Like anything that's flying like that is very, very hard to kill a lot of the times, unless you have really strong range weapons. You know? Ooh, look at that strat, dude. Look at those strats. So this is actually really smart, is using a Dire Howl there with that poison attack, because poison counts as one of those status effects to increase catch rate. So he's got fire and poison, so he's doubling up on those status effects for this. Really, really smart move.
He's playing
And
well all day,
Yeah.
I have to say.
Yeah, Platypus is doing really well today. I agree. And that shirt, dude. Every time I see it, it's just so good. So loud, dude. Look at the moves.
Oh, he should not have
well,
done that.
Moves not so good anymore.
I cursed him. I think he'll be
It's
fine.
fine. He's got
though.
another pal. Don't worry about it. There we go. So it looks like everything he's got, every single one of them is like fire to try and get that status effect on them. Smart.
And that's a huge capture rate with the status effects too.
Yeah. Yeah, look at that. He's got it. Philbat's gone.
I think that answers your question earlier. It really seems like they stack.
Yeah, I think they do. I really think they do. It makes the most sense. Yeah, Platypus is doing really good.
But it drops 6 milk.
That's good. That's fine.
He's also got a good emote. If you look inside the Twitch Rivals chat, it's a crab walk, dude. Infinite platy crabs, dude. That's great.
That's great.
Approved. Fantastic.
Oh yeah, it is. Yeah,
Yeah, I'm seeing it. I'm seeing the platy crab all over the place now. It's fantastic. Oh, Bushi. So this is one of the important ones. If you can get Bushi, you can use it to breed an Anubis. And I think that's an extra 100 if I look at that.
Oh, God.
Oh, well, it's not an extra 100 now.
What's going on, Car? You okay?
Easier said than done.
Yeah.
I just don't have my
Oh,
armor,
war sex,
so I
dude.
can't, like, my armor's broken, but I can't fix it because I'm...
Big Beetle.
Fine. I'm just gonna do something.
I love the design of this pal, dude.
Yeah, I'm a fan of this one.
I'm a giant dork, and I went to college for entomology. So when I
Oh
see
my God.
bug bros in game, yeah, man, super in.
You should have warned me about that.
No, it's too late, dude. Now you know. I'm a bug person.
That's rough.
I went on to be QA in the games industry and hunted bugs in a different way, and then and now I'm a programmer, so now I write bugs. You know,
That's
it's all
beautiful.
bugs, dude. It's
Full
bugs all the way
circle.
down. Yeah.
I'm into the Bushi man card.
Yeah, look at him go, dude. That's a tough fight. Like, you get a level 30 into a level 20, level 27 into a level 30. That's not a lot of damage. Look at that.
How much time we got left?
Yeah.
Especially because it's Earth Plant.
Okay.
Oof.
Players are getting concerned
Yeah.
about how much time they have left now. Haven't heard mention of that until
Until now.
just now, yeah.
Yeah, I think they're starting to realize, like, wait a minute. Some of this stuff we shouldn't have waited to the last minute. They've got 15 minutes on the clock. And if you die during a boss fight of this, it can be devastating.
Yeah.
Because your team can miss out on 40 points, and it'll be 20 tomorrow. Doesn't sound like a bad thing, but, you know, all bets on the table, that's a lot of wasted time.
This is a slow rate boss.
Yeah, it is, dude. At this level, absolutely.
Yeah, we're looking at like easily 5 minutes probably for the rest of this fight.
Yeah, no, it's a rough one, for sure.
Hopefully they are able to do it.
I hope so, because that one's worth 40 points, man. Renisaurus needs it, too. That's good for them, 100%.
I guess it's dinosaur.
Because where are they at right now? They're at 1,010 points, so this will bring them to 1,050 if they can pull it off. That flamethrower does work, even though it's only doing 1 damage per tick. It hits so many times, you know.
Oh, dino is dragon, right? He's weak to dragon or grass. I'm not sure.
Yeah, level 25. It looks like the other character over there.
If you have any.
Looks like Hungry is over there at level 25. So that's why they're doing so little damage. It's because they can't, you know, they can't be high enough level. Your pals match their level to yours if they're over leveled, so that your pals are actually weakened, you know.
Yeah.
As a result of that. So player level's everything.
Is there any exception to that?
No. So if you bring it out and like say you capture one that's level 30, right, which you can do, and you bring it out, it will level sync to you as long as it's in your possession. So having those boss pals is great because they are instantly of the right level when you level up. So they just always level sync to you up until they're captured maximum.
Got it.
Oh no!
That did not just happen.
Oh no! The upset, dude.
There's no way for them to get that today now.
The seed bomb or whatever that was that they shot, it went against the wall. So then all of a sudden, all of them went off at the same time and just nuked the boss, dude.
Yeah, they're health drained super quick. That's rough.
That's really rough, dude. Well, 40 points lost.
And this is the same team as well. Like that's 40 while this
Yeah.
team's earning 40.
Yep. They would have gotten 80 overall. Well, let's see what happens in this one because you still got Renisaurus here. Going
Yeah,
for
I'm
Bronze
sure they got
Chiriaco.
it this time. That's really unlucky.
I'm hoping so.
Oh my god, I died. Jesus.
Nope.
This one's
Oh,
an
no.
outer world one.
Yeah, how do I
Oh
help
no.
the
Is that the only person? No, it's the only one of them there. They missed that on 80 points, dude. That is rough.
Well, they have time to go back, right? They haven't accidentally killed them, but they're
No.
definitely racing the clock for those 40.
Yeah, they lost the 40 because they killed that one, but they
Yeah.
they didn't lose anything to that one. You know, they still have a chance. It's better to wipe than it is to accidentally, you know, overkill the boss.
Completely agree.
I feel like you could sense the tension rising here with the last 12 minutes. Everyone's going for something maybe a little bit faster than they normally would. Some of the patience, you know, the chances here to try to push up the leaderboards are growing slimmer and slimmer. So feels like some more mistakes are being shown.
Yeah. And you're starting to see people get a little bit more stressed. They're like, oh God, the timer's running out. We really got to move, you know? What is happening here? I don't even know what I'm watching, dude.
Okay. We're gonna get it low and same shit.
So it looks like they're finding Elfidrin here. So Elfidrin is worth another 40 points, another 40-point bias. We're seeing all the mid-game bosses now.
Yeah. No, they just ran them over.
Oh man. Well, F.
No,
that is the other, you know, danger of doing this is when you're going for the baby bosses, you might overkill. Another team after Beacon here, so it's Team Tangent. Beacon's another level, like a level 40 points. Dude, look at the platypuses. Nice.
Dude, it's a party and a fiesta over there. You definitely want to be hanging out with platypus.
Oh. He almost got wrecked there. You see that?
Oh.
Sniped. Oh my God, the man got sniped.
That's
the
tough.
long range.
That is upsetting.
I'm playing. Oh. He keeps on looking at it, and then
Oh, he's just dying, dude. The poor man. See, that's it, though. When it comes down to the wire, those upset moments can make or break if your team is in first place, man.
Yep.
And you got to play perfectly, too.
It's not just the impact on today, because Tangent seems like they're pretty locked into first unless Dalucard or Garrett can make some amazing run in the next 10 minutes. But in terms of these going away, in terms of value, I mean, tomorrow you don't want to be focusing on these day one pals. You're going to be getting half of the same point value that you would be getting for finishing them off today. So you're essentially doubling the impact of capturing a pal if you can get it done within these 10 minutes. And so you can tell there's still something that they're playing for, which is good. These guys seem like they're really going after the win.
Yep. And it's good, too, because, like, I think one of the things a lot of people didn't realize is how much skill is involved in fighting some of these in this game.
Oh, yeah.
You have to dodge on all of those abilities. You get a couple of iframes in there, so, like, you won't take damage if you do it correctly. But if you don't, you saw how quickly that can turn around. You have to play perfectly on some of these fights to do that, even with them having 7 times XP, to be able to do that on, you know, the timeline that we had today. So it's very tough. You know, it actually takes a lot of effort, takes a lot of skill to do it. So seeing them get sniped out like that, like, that's what happens, you know, a little bit too stressed, a little bit, like, not locked in on it, and you will get taken out by these bosses.
Where's the entrance for this?
I think Team Garrett are looking to jump up at the very least to position 2 because they just now started doing the pets.
Ah. I mean, that would bring them to rank 1, actually, because they got, what, 1,300 points?
Do you think they somehow did more than Tangent? That would be impressive.
If they do all of the pets, they'll get 700 points. If they get all of them. So, like, yeah, that would bring them to 2,000 points. They'd bring them to first place, man. We'll wait and see. Let's see if they do it. I don't know how many they have.
Could be crazy.
Oh.
No, how many pets do they have so far?
There it is again. There it is again. That lack of dodge at the last second, man. Turns it around real fast.
It looks like they've got
right here
250 points of pets so far. So there's still, like you said, what, 700 of it? There's 700 total available?
Yeah, 700 total.
So, yeah, I mean, they can get another 450. Would that be enough? That'd be close.
It'd be pretty close. Yeah, if you said they already have 250, then yeah, they can get another 450 out of that. That might put them in first. We'll wait and see. The hard part, I think, a lot of people are getting the dragon types.
Yeah.
You know, those are all bosses. That's tough stuff. But the electric types, there's just very few electric types at this point.
Yep.
So I'm waiting to see if anyone can get them. And it looks like that's like an easy climb thing a lot of people are doing. Because at this point, they've caught so many different pals. They've been focusing on experience, you know.
Yeah.
The one mistake I think teams can make right now is being like, oh, we're high enough level to maybe fight these bosses, so let's stop the grind and only do bosses, you know? And you'll likely find that there are teams that fall behind because they're just trying to take on bosses a little bit too strong for them. If they spend a little bit more time only grinding like catches and things like that, oh, what a death. It's rough, dude.
Couldn't get lucky that time. No dodge roll.
Nope. Got to be a perfect dodge every time. Some of them have like really tight, you know, dodge requirement too. If you don't dodge it perfectly, you just get wrecked. It's like 80% or more of your damage.
World boss.
Yeah, I say we try to
Watching Beacon just take people out is pretty fun. Oh, here we go. Is that a
7 minutes?
lucky?
Wow, we're really
Oh,
closing
it's a
in
lucky.
here.
Is that a lucky? Looks like a lucky.
Pretty close. Jesus Christ, takes forever.
Yeah, it does.
Team Tangent actually has 7 luckies right now.
Yeah.
This will bring them to 8. Oh, Elizabeth, here we go. Elizabeth is a pretty high up there boss. The hard part on this is these. See that?
Yeah, they explode
It's
on
gonna
you.
detonate.
Oh, are you on it? I should.
Oh, it is hard to get away from those.
Wrong button.
We didn't get to see it too well, but they run at you and explode. And they beep the whole time. It's terrifying.
I believe in you. Oh, we got it.
It's in.
Yeah, Fang Lope.
All right, I got one of the B gardens.
Nice. Now just Elizabeth, go.
How much time do I'm gonna try and head to help.
Oh, man.
We'll be good on Elizabeth. Is there anything else that you guys can knock out?
Yeah, they got
Lunaris?
6 minutes left, dude.
Lunaris is crazy down south, but we might be able to get there. I'm not 100% sure exactly where it is. And Lunaris is tough.
Can they make it in time?
I think they got this.
I think they got Elizabeth, but I don't know if they have anything beyond that. 6 minutes? That's pretty close to the wire, man.
Yeah, probably this is where they cap out in points, unless they got something real quick.
That's valid.
Oh,
My entire
man.
PAL team is hungry and everything else.
How many points is this for? Is this the 41?
Let me check to see if it's 40.
These are hanging on by the thread. Negative 150 and negative 660. for
Elizabeth
Lunaris.
is a 40.1, yeah.
Yeah, we can do it.
Makes sense.
Yeah, it is. Because these are the really high-end bosses, right? Anything that's like level 30 on this Battalion is like the lowest one at level 28 for 40 points. But these are more difficult bosses. They
Guys.
have more kind of like one-shot kills on you.
Big update, by the way. Had to interrupt for this. They've gone from 250 to 600 points from petting, and they are now currently in the lead over Team
That's
Tangent right now by
crazy.
60 points.
Nice. Team Garrick's now rank 1.
Very sweet comeback.
Yeah,
Wow.
1,770 points to 1,710. Ooh, man. Oh, another upset versus Quiver.
Such a bad
you got
idea.
it. You got it. Believe.
Warsect with a level 25.
Yeah, I was gonna
that's
say,
gonna be,
I don't know if 4 minutes is gonna cut it here.
Oh, that's gonna do it there, bud.
Is there any other balls in here? Or no.
Maybe
Cobbler?
you get lucky on a low
no, I
percent,
think
but
he's
there's
taking
not
off.
much you can do on
Oh,
bringing down this health bar.
I don't know about
One
that
in the
one, dude.
green, so I'm heading towards
Go
you.
gory rat.
Oh, you know, I respect the hustle. I respect the attempt. Warsec looks a little hungry,
Apparently
you know.
somebody took the lead and
Yeah,
we're
yeah.
I believe someone on their team is
What we're doing.
over to them.
Yeah, keep focusing.
Are you coming
They got it.
for me gnarly?
Yeah, they
I'm
can't do
coming
that.
right
He
back
can't do
right
this
now.
alone.
We got 4 minutes.
I'm on my way. I am almost there. I'm literally. Oh god, these
Wow, this is
gore
gonna come
piss
down to the wire.
assholes.
70 points between Tangent and Garrick at the top. 3 minutes and 45 seconds left for most of the teams in our lobby. We have a few that will be extending 15 minutes in terms of their playtime due to some technical difficulties they achieve. So everyone ends up with the same amount of playtime after day one. But it has been a race. This boss, could it be the difference maker? Even if they get it, you're still looking at 30 points separating them
Yeah.
and Team Garrick. So what do they do? Is there anything to do to jump that lead? I think they'd have to get 2 bosses, right?
Well, we don't see the whole team present here,
We
so
don't.
they might be trying something with these final 3 minutes. Not
Yeah.
everyone's committed to this play.
Yeah, I don't know what the rest of their team is doing. They could be doing other bosses, they'd be cleaning up some other activities. But yeah, I don't know if they're going to get Warsec. They got 3 minutes left. They don't really have a huge typing advantage here. So we'll just have to wait and see. This team here, Tangent, is also doing Relaxosaurus, it looks like. So yeah, no, they're doing 2 bosses at once.
Coming or is it just us here?
Relaxosaurus Lux.
Okay.
And it looks like it's just a Platypus on this one. I don't see anybody else from his team in the room. And see,
This
Platypus
is
has a
maybe
really good strat.
catchable.
Yeah, Platypus has a really good strat because he's got, the mount. He's doing enough damage. And he's got a Vanworm, so Vanworms kind of drift when you're moving, so you can see he kind of turns and multi-track drifts his way away from the boss while shooting. Dude, it's one of the things that Vanworm does. It's like kind of more unique on that flying mount. Because like Nightwing doesn't do that. Nightwing is like precision movement. So if you can do it.
2 minutes and 11 seconds.
2 minutes left. I think this is very doable. I can't imagine that Warsec fight is going very well.
come on.
Well, this will be big. This will give them
Oh,
a
they're
chance.
not
May
being
not be the
nearly
answer.
aggressive enough. Oh my god. My
They have
team's
definitely sent
starving.
Tangent to do the work. 1 minute and 50 seconds left to claim the Relaxosaurus Lux. And the big shot
Can
there.
they do it? Now remember, we still have 15 minutes for a couple of the teams that did have technical issues, so that is a thing.
But I do not believe Team Tangent is one of those teams.
I don't think so, no.
However, Dalucard, were they one? They might have been one. Dalucard might have.
Throw ball!
This is a massive catch here if it happens. Oh. Wow.
Nice, good capture.
I got it, bro. Let's fucking go.
And I think that's another 40. So that puts them 30 behind as long as Team Garrick have stayed at 780. It looks like they have.
There we go. Nice capture. That's great.
1 minute warning.
Got 57 seconds left on the clock. Look at this.
Wow, they need this.
All right, hold on.
This might be able
They
to do
really
it.
need this.
Yep.
I don't know if they can, man. 9%. Oh, do some more damage.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
Don't
God.
don't risk it.
Oh.
Don't risk it.
There's a bad risk.
Hold on.
Oh, why?
Nope. Okay.
Wait,
Why? No, dude,
Why?
no.
Just try to capture.
Just capture it. Just capture.
Yep, hold on. Ah, piss.
Oh my God, it's rough to watch.
I actually think this is it. If they can somehow capture this thing.
I just gotta believe.
My inner backseat is coming out, dude. I'm so stressed.
I don't blame
Why is he
you.
trying to capture?
It's
Why is he doing it?
They're gonna waste.
Revolving, and then you're just gonna have to chuck. We got 21 seconds.
Oh,
It's 20 seconds.
Hold on. You're almost up.
You're not gonna get it, man.
This will be it. If they can capture this, I think this means they take first place. If not,
They got 10 seconds. It's going to take
They might
longer
want
to
that
cap.
status effect to get it electric.
they've got to go. They've got to do it.
It's too late. They can't capture it, dude. There's no way.
Throw a ball.
We believe.
2,
Okay.
1.
You can't throw
Didn't
anymore now.
capture. Didn't capture in
Oh,
time,
they
dude.
did. Wait, the
But did it
throw was.
Oh wait, it was up to
pre-captured.
-5 seconds. It was up to -5, wasn't it?
It
I'll
was,
need to see what the officials have to say.
Yeah, we
the
gotta check.
throw was before the timer hit 0.
We got. It was. We got to find out if that's allowable, man. Like,
Yeah, I
just
don't
like
know, I
that.
don't know.
He did throw
Hard
it
to
before the
say.
timer went off. We got to find out.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my
Wow.
God, dude.
Maybe they were still under the 4-hour playtime total. Who knows?
We're gonna have to find out.
When it comes to those kind of seconds,
Because
it's really hard to say.
it was thrown before it, dude. We got to find out. We got to
It
find
was thrown before the buzzer.
thrown before the buzzer, dude. It was. It was thrown before the buzzer.
It was. He was capturing. I think it was 9%. Wow.
I think it makes sense because thrown before the buzzer. I
Yeah.
think that I don't think that should be taken away.
No,
This is me.
I agree with you. That's pretty epic. I think, you got
Yeah.
one chance to do it. But look at this. Doesn't
Yeah.
even matter. Look at Team Garrick. They're at 1905.
If it's allowed in the NBA, it should be allowed here. Come on.
Those points were just giving them a little bit of style, but Team Garrick clearly out in the lead here. They added another 200 points, it seems like, at the very end. Wow, what a performance
And,
from them.
and with like I think it was like an 8% captured chance on that too. Like,
Yeah.
damn, dude.
8% is crazy to actually get that at the buzzer. That is some storyline magic right there. Like, I
That's
cannot lie.
crazy.
So, which of the teams that actually got the 15 extra? Do we have a list of those?
I can maybe scroll in the chat and figure that out again.
It's actually interesting. I love seeing people debate this based on regular sports. Like,
I know.
it's not allowed in hockey, but in the NBA, if the ball leaves your hand and the buzzer goes
mean-
off, it does count.
I don't really watch sports ball myself, but like, I don't know, dude. You throw it before the buzzer, that should count.
Yeah.
The shot was taken. You got it.
It's closer up there, but I'm the Alpha It's by the angry Alphedran.
What a wild play,
he's
dude.
angry.
It is Team
Is that in
Jubby
football?
and
You mean
Team
hand egg?
Silvervale.
Hand
to
egg?
answer.
I love
Silvervale? Okay. Silvervale, and which one did you say?
Jubby.
Jubby. Okay. So both of these teams that you see still playing on this at the -2 minute mark, they got 15 extra minutes because they had like world corruption, and it took them 15 minutes to get back in game. That is a bug with the game, not their fault at all. Early access game, this kind of stuff is going to happen, and I think that that's really important that they have the same opportunity as everyone else for timing. It is important to me that there's no kind of technical issues that can stand in the way of a team competing. That's not fair,
I don't have any rocks.
Wow, it's coal over here. Wow, that's so helpful.
There's rocks up here.
Yeah, they had crashes, and it wasn't crashes because their computers crashes because the game is unstable, right? And it happens.
He's on me right now. I'm gonna die. Oh no! Someone out! Pick you up. We can pick her up. We can pick her up. I'm coming. Yep. There we go. Rocks over there. Go. Oh dear. Oh dear.
Should we just try to kill this guy? Since we're here?
No, we don't have time.
Does anyone have Pallium?
No.
On me.
Okay.
No, Silver!
There was a better dungeon we could have done, Mira.
Oh no.
This one was the closest, I feel.
I'm down.
Okay. I'll pick you up.
We talked about it earlier. Team Average Jonas actually didn't encounter a single lucky.
Wow.
Not a single one.
And they were pretty proactive too. They were number 6 on the leaderboard. They were getting around and doing stuff.
That's wild.
I guess it's in the name, right? Getting lucky. And we're not able to. And meanwhile, Tangents, their team had about 2,000 lucky pals, it felt like.
Yeah, they're up at 7, tied with only one other team.
I just need
That's the range. You can get 0, you can get 7.
There's some sitting here on the field.
To build a box.
Right there.
Did you demolish the thing, Mira?
There's 3 here.
Wait, you guys aren't doing Alpha Drone?
There's some more.
Oh, Cuco's here. Okay, let's just go in. There's a dungeon right there.
Let's go.
Okay, run in real fast. Where are we going? Right here. This little thing.
Oh, some people are saying they got 4 lucky? Okay. It is not necessarily reflected in this spreadsheet. We should update that for sure.
My ass!
Did you make it?
My ass. Yeah, my ass is on fire, but we're in.
Okay.
So as we catch up with Silver Veil, they've got a few extra minutes as well. I want to kind of lead to you, Simple. I mean, what's been the takeaway? Day one, most of the teams have played. We've got a little extra time for the teams who had time taken away due to some issues that they could not anticipate and were not their fault. So we're giving that back to them. But what were some big takeaways? Some big themes you saw were successful, weren't successful overall after day one here?
I think the biggest takeaway from day 1 versus day 2 is that the time you spend on day 1 inherently is going to be more precious than any of the time you spend on day 2. The 50% point reduction on day 2 means that you couldn't quite go about everything optimally in the order you wanted to. You're going to be kind of constrained to a certain list. Some teams definitely did not get the full day 1 advantage that they could, especially when it came to the fun achievements. I don't think we saw very many teams opt to capture 5 in 1 trap at all.
We did,
for example. Just like 1, maybe 2 teams.
Now, why do you think that is? I mean, does it, to me, when I looked at those and like as a normal PAL World player, I was kind of just thinking, well, that might be difficult. That might take a lot of time. It doesn't seem efficient, right? But when you actually look at what that takes, it actually was a pretty good securing of points. I mean, you're not risking dying, right? You're kind of just risking a setup by the time you've got mounts, you've got access, you've got, it maybe was easier than people thought. So maybe that deterred them originally from trying to take on those goals.
I think so. It's very intimidating at a glance. You're like, oh, that might be a headache. I might spend 15 minutes and not actually even succeed.
Right.
I also avoid that and just hope like, well, maybe someone else will do that. I'm going to go work on the other things.
Yeah, it seemed like it was split maybe 50. One of our least, I think, achieved day 1 achievements was the Toko Tokos. I think that one also just felt very hard for people to wrap their head around. Is the value there? Will I be able to get that many? That was one of those that kind of stood out to me when you look at it. Only, I think maybe 7, maybe 6 teams completed that one. And definitely considering how many, nearly every team completed level 12 for the base, things like that. So absolutely a good sign, though, for I think the way that we saw the competition play. There were multiple different styles too on how the teams approached this and how they kind of dove into it at first, whether it was prioritizing the bosses, prioritizing petting the pals early, prioritizing some of the big hard ones like the Mammoth stake early on. We saw Tangent do that and hold the lead up to the very end. What do you think is going to stay tomorrow? Like looking at that as well. What do you think, looking at, will you think people be more confident now going for some of these out there now that they're comfortable in the game and knowing how it feels?
I think the more day 1 tasks you completed, it's kind of like having a permanent handicap in your favor. So I think the inherent advantage is going to go to people who completed the most day one tasks, because if everyone has a similar day tomorrow, everyone has like the same similar day two, it's going to be those day one players that essentially win.
Chat, also, what was your favorite moment when you take a look at this? To me, I have to look at some of the not only good things that we saw from Tangent and the teams obviously really attacking these bosses, leveling up. You saw it was an overall game that they played, getting dangerous, getting the right pals, using the right kind of stun effects, whether it was poison and fire to get easier capture bonuses, splitting off with Platypus. But you got to look at some of the moments like the Mammorest, you know, the 4-person 30-minute fight of the Mammorest. Were there any other glaring mistakes, or was that maybe the only one that you think, okay, we've learned from that? Day 2, we got to be a little bit better, a little cleaner.
I think that's definitely the defining soul-crushing mistake. It's just a minus 30 minutes. They didn't get anything out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I agree with that. That was a rough one, man.
The only things comparable were a couple catches where people get locked out for an hour because of an accidental kill, and those seem like peanuts compared to the 30 minutes lost.
Swimming here, honestly. Okay, just
we're
we
here.
need to complete the dungeon. We don't have to actually like capture anything. Well, yeah.
It's a normal type too. It's gonna be easy. It's a ribbonny.
Yup. Oh, thank God. Easy.
Okay, throwing my Bushi.
Yup. Get him to fight now.
Do we have to wake them up first?
Wait, we need. Okay, we just all need to be here. Yep, we're all here.
Yeah.
All right, perfect. Chat, get
What
ready
the team is currently trying to do with their last 9 minutes.
But, you know, yeah, sorry to interrupt there, but we're back in kind of the conversation. As we let these teams play their last few minutes, Thor, with you came up this format. Did it play as you thought it would play? Did anything surprise you in terms of the strategies that these teams employed? And what were some of your, I guess, takeaways after looking at how the successful teams, Garrick, obviously, Tangent, performed and took these tasks and made them their own?
I think this is actually really fantastic. We saw a lot of evolving strategies. We saw people try to bite off more than they could chew on some of those. Some of those fights were a little bit too tough for them. And I think we saw the interesting thing to me was the amount of scaling was correct, right? Because you had people legitimately having to try for those end game bosses, for those level 30-ish bosses and beyond, because they were just getting one shot. So when we start up tomorrow will have 20 times normal XP. And that 20 times bonus experience is going to get them into the end game, and it's going to be just the same at the end. It's going to be just as hard. So I'm really excited for it.
Yeah, day 1, very, very innovative, I think. When you look at survival games, I'm not used to, going down to the wire thinking who's, in the lead, but it does also, I think for fans watching as well and viewers looking at, okay, I like Palworld. I've played it a little bit, or my buddies have played it. I'm curious about how this game might fit into my gaming rotation. I think this has been a great showcase of what the game is about, the fun that you can have. And, even if you want to copy these world settings, how fast and how, interesting a playthrough can be at the outset. I think it's been a great showcase of kind of what this game is about and the levels that you could take it from, whether you want to base build, whether you want to do fun things, whether you want to go and challenge bosses and take on towers. It seems like everything has a place here in Palworld for your way you want to play.
Yeah. No, I'm actually kind of overjoyed with how this has gone so far. I think it's done really, really well. I think a lot of the teams have had a lot of fun moments. I think all the clips and pictures that have come out of it are fantastic. And they've seen a huge amount of the game. Because most of the time people were playing this, they just kind of see the early areas, and seeing all these different areas, seeing all these different bosses, kind of showcasing all that is rad. I'm very excited about it.
Awesome. Well, I think we're back here with our last few minutes, so we can get into just the last little commentary, spend some time with Silvervale, and I believe it might be Jubby who we're seeing, as they try to get a few more points before we officially close out the show.
It's that big ring of like.
I do think they're going to be able to get these points before the finish line as well. Also, good job with the pacing and everything, Thor. You guys did a great job.
I'm doing 1 damage. I love it. Oh my god.
Someone want to catch her? Does
Yeah,
anyone
I'm
wanna-
gonna get her.
Nice, go go.
I have
You
yellow.
want
Okay, you do it. You do it.
Nice.
They definitely have
Oh
this.
my god, my one yellow. This bitch.
She got.
They maybe have this.
Yeah, they might. They might. It's got 10%. That's rough, dude. I don't know how many spheres because, you know.
Looks like a single
behind her.
digit down there.
Looks like a single digit. Might be. Yeah.
Okay, you got the ball. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Come on. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Right at the finish line.
Nice, dude. Hell yeah. Got him. That's good.
Oh, that was so good.
Yeah, Team Silver Rail, dude.
Good shit.
Another set of points there. That's
The
great.
most productive like 15 minutes of my life.
I think. What else? I don't think we have time for anything else. I think that's it.
We
had a minute and a half left.
I'm gonna,
Time to
I'm
go
gonna
back
get
to
resources.
base.
Yeah.
You can help me hit level 30 in the next minute, then we could have a level 30. Awesome. I don't think that.
How much time do they have left? Let's see. Less than a minute, dude. I think this is it.
Yeah, I think that's curtains.
End of day one, man. We still got a lot more for day two as well.
Very cool. Day 2 has the coolest stuff as well as far as in-game content goes.
We gotta go back to base.
Yeah, we do. We have to be back at base. So I'm gonna gather a bunch of stuff.
We have rules to abide.
Okay. Yes.
Wow, this looks just like that one Final Fantasy.
30 seconds left.
No, it doesn't. I don't
I think they're just going to chill it out. There's not much else they could do right now. Maybe get a little bit more XP and that's about it.
Okay.
Go as fast as I
Right
can.
into the sunset.
Go, go, go.
Yeah, to
Pat
be real,
yourself on
good
the
job
back
to every
for-
team on this, man.
Dude, I'm
This kind of stuff is
shaking.
stressful. It takes a little bit of planning. It takes a lot of like skilled play through all of this. And having all these teams come out here and compete for this, awesome.
It felt so good.
Couldn't be happy with that.
Alrighty. Let's see. Where did I?
This bird's so slow. I hate him. I hate him so much.
All right, what a moment it has been here for our PAL World Showdown featuring Pirate Software. I'm just surprised that, you know, we have had so many pals, so many weapons, so many duels, and we could still keep track of it somehow. What an amazing job by everybody behind the scenes to make this happen as well. And it has truly been one of the more, you know, entertaining, I think, showcases of a game in a new format that has taken the world by storm. Also, one of the things that I kind of wanted to let you guys know is that we've got one more feature we want you to stay tuned for. We'll give it to you right after this quick break, so don't go anywhere. We'll wrap this thing up in just a second. Welcome back to Twitch Rivals Power World Showdown featuring Pirate Software. Rain Day here alongside Pirate Software and Simple Flips. This has been a heck of a day, gentlemen. We have seen Power World unlike anyone has ever seen Power World in a competition with 64 streamers battling it out to see how many points they can get. And guess what? The beauty is it's just day one and so much more to come, Thor.
Yeah, no, I'm really excited for this. The amount of achievements that were pulled off today is actually really impressive. So many teams ended up going for those global achievements, trying to knock those out as quickly as possible because they're worth a ton of points, right? Like the petting different pals of different elements, that's 700 total points across that. We saw a bunch of teams just grab it up. But those global achievements, they're worth just as many points tomorrow. So it's anyone's game still, legitimately. Like the day one ones, they may drop to half points, but they're still worth half points. If you can make that really efficient, it might be worth it because there's a lot of that left on the table. And day two, there's not as many things like that. You know, some of them are like really difficult, like catching legendary pals. That's going to be tough, man.
Simple Flips, you talked about you being excited for day two. What's got you most excited after wrapping up day one?
I think day two genuinely has like the most engaging content, has the best boss fights as well. We basically saw a 30-minute boss fight that is an equivalent of what you would expect from the actual legendary. So it's like, you'll see a lot of stuff like that where huge time commitments can be crushed in one small mistake.
Listen, every time I'm eating steak for the next couple of months, I'm going to be thinking of a Mammorest. I don't know if that's a good thing or bad thing, but you've got my attention, Power World. I think you've got the world's attention as well. Congrats on 25 million players announced today across Steam and Xbox. We know this is just the beginning. And for us at Twitch Rivals, it is just the beginning as well. Stay tuned because tomorrow at 2 p.m. PST, we begin our second and final day to determine who will be your Power World Showdown featuring Pirate Software champion. I cannot wait to see you all there. However, before we go in classic Twitch fashion, we got to send you guys somewhere. And you know what I mean, with a raid. But this time, we are going to unveil a new version of our Twitch Rivals raid. That's right, we're raising the stakes and unveiling the Raid Launcher. The Raid Launcher will randomly select one channel from all of today's participants who are still live. Once we have a winner, we'll launch all of you along with 25 gifted subs to the Lucky Streamers channel. Let's see who it's going to be today.
Best of luck to everyone.
I'm excited, guys. Who you got?
It's going.
Who you got on here?
I got Small Ant for this.
Okay.
Dude, what if it lands on Twitch Rivals? What do we do?
I wanted to be right so bad. But that's very exciting. Congratulations, Biotox.
Congratulations, Biotox. And you will be enjoying 25 gifted subs and a raid with all of our Twitch Rivals viewers. Thank you all so much from Twitch staff and everyone who put this together on the back end, as well as our production side from Geek Lounge. You all have been amazing. All of the viewers who have been involved, and of course, Pirate Software and Simple Flips, thank you for being here. My name's Rain Day. Remember to never give up, never stop gaming. And guess what? We will see you all tomorrow.
See you guys around.